So yeah, we're going to be mostly building things, and that's mostly what we're going to be doing. And we're going to be building things while talking, what I was trying to say. So, basically, I was talking a lot yesterday, as you all know. Yesterday I was talking a lot. And I just thought, I guess I could talk a little bit more. I don't know why I just wanted to. I feel like I should, you know? I mean, what's really the point of not talking when I could be building anything I really want? Basically, I'm just be talking about random things at this point. And again, I'm sorry if I talk too fast. I just talk fast. That's simple. So, I think I'm probably going to stray away from talking about relationship stuff, most likely. I'll do the best I can to try to stay away from that type of stuff, for now, at least. I think I should probably talk about how idiotic I was in the past. So as you all know, I originally left YouTube because of COPPA. And I thought it was going to be like a very big thing that's going to cause a very big problem. It has caused literally nothing so far. I've not seen any problems with it. Seriously. It's like it never even happened in the first place. Anyways, my point is here is that, well, my point is basically is that I thought the COPPA was going to be like a much bigger problem to people than it actually was. So basically, I thought the COPPA was going to cause like a much bigger problem than it actually did. Let's be honest here, it didn't cause that very much of a problem, did it? I probably could have just kept doing my daily live streaming, would have been fine, you know? So basically, what I wanted to talk about mostly is, basically, well, what I wanted to talk about mostly is, well, I figure I don't have anything on my mind right now, so I'll just simply say if anything comes to my mind at any point. So I'm going to be talking about relationship stuff for now. So, obviously, in the past, I've honestly, every single girl I've ever been with so far, that I honestly thought I should have been with them for the rest of my life. That's not a very good way to think about it's not a very good way to think about it, you know? I mean, the very first one I was with was one that I honestly thought that I actually questioned myself constantly on whether or not that'd be a good idea or not. Basically, what I'm trying to say is do not let love get in the way of common sense. That's basically my point. Do not let love get in the way of common sense. It's not going to help you. You can trust me when I say that. Just won't. Trust me when I say that. Because you may think that love is something that you can just feel and then it will work out. No, love is not. That's not how love works at all. Unfortunately. You would think that love would be a very great thing that happens, only every few days, or every few days. I mean, it takes days to fall. No, you can fall in love with someone just by how they are. A good example is, okay, so basically, I have an Instagram account. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't really want people to see my Instagram account. Because I don't want people to see my Instagram account. That's simple. And basically, I have a bestie on Instagram. And I fell in love with them. Why? I don't know. I just did. It's just something that you can't control love, but you need to. But basically, you cannot control love, but you need to think of the common sense of it. Basically. Because chances are you're probably going to end up somewhere where you don't want to be. So, just don't let love get in the way of common sense. Most things are usually right on the internet as well. I'm a Virgo, meaning I have an analytical mind. I think about things a lot. I said this in my past live stream. And basically, and as I said before on there, I basically did not have any possible thoughts of my current relationship not working out because, well, I'm not very worried about it that very much right now, you know? Of course, with my constant thinking, I really only discovered one thing that could possibly happen. And basically, something interesting about me is that one of my best friends IRL, basically me and him decided to say that we're just simply not going to date anyone until we go to high school because that's probably the best time to try to find someone, most likely. Someone who could possibly like us. And don't get me wrong, my friend was probably right with that particular point, but I don't know if he's probably wrong about me. I am not very attractive. Okay? That's probably the reason I don't show my face. And yeah, I have done live streams, I have done PS camera things before, but I don't really want my face being known. I don't know why, I just don't. And me and my girlfriend currently, we don't even know what each other look like right now. But there is one thing, is that neither of us have any reason to lie over anything. So obviously neither of us are lying about anything. I mean, again, I said before that I'm not really going to get into any of the private things of my relationship that very much, because I'm pretty sure, because a lot of the stuff in my relationship is stuff that y'all just don't need to know about. All right, that's simple. It's just that simple. So yeah. Basically, my point is that. Okay, so remember, that's my point. There's only one thing that could really possibly go wrong, and well, I mean, it's not really me because, well, I have fallen in love with people while I was with a relationship with someone. Let's be honest here, you can do that. It's just depending if you're loyal or not to the person, and which I am very loyal to people. I can tell you that. That's for a fact right there. I mean, so basically, my current girlfriend, I actually had a girlfriend before that. And basically, I became poly with my current girlfriend. That's simple. And so, I spent a very, very long time, like a few days after it, I was ready to give up being poly almost immediately. I was just simply happy. But the reason why it took me so long to stop being poly was because, well, the girlfriend that I was with before the girlfriend I was with right now, I know this is very complex. This is a very complex thing I'm saying right now. But basically, they were grounded, and I spent many days just waiting and waiting because if there's anything, I want to at least give the person a chance. But I mean, it's been almost like 2 weeks since then. I don't know how long that has been. I just know that it's been a pretty good amount of time since they've been grounded. So, basically, I recently stopped being poly. And it's just, And it's just that if you're gonna be in a relationship, you need to do everything in your possibility to try to make sure you are there for them, because well, chances are, because you don't know what's going on in their actual life, and they might need you at some point. This is why I constantly, like, I don't know if it's annoying her or anything like that, but I constantly check up on her. I constantly try to spend time with her. She isn't annoying, but sometimes I think she's lying. I don't know why. I just think that she is. And again, like I said before, she would have no reason to lie to me. That's just my head mess. It's just my head messing with me, obviously. But anyways, back to my point. The only thing that I'm really scared about happening is that she'll grow up and basically find someone like around her, you know, that can be with her IRL. And of course we already have plans to at some point meet up IRL and do things together. I say do things because there are a lot of things. Okay. Anyways, so basically that's really all that I'm afraid about. Which I doubt is gonna happen. Okay? Just saying. And yeah, when I mean, I can't think of anything else to really build right now, so I'm just run around the house I made right here. But basically what I'm saying here is that a lot of the time, how terrible did I make this house with its length? Pretty bad, clearly. Oh well, we'll fix that. Probably never, actually. Anyways, back to my point. All that stuff just is mostly stuff, so yeah, I do plan on going, anyways, I probably should talk about things actually about my channel and stuff like that. So yeah, I do plan to do Fortnite again. I do plan to bring Guacha back at some point. Actually, I don't plan to do reaction videos at all ever again. I don't think I can really do reaction videos without a way of reacting to them. And I don't want to use a face cam because I don't think I don't see myself attractive enough to do that. So yeah. But like, keep in mind that something about the world is the fact of how. But it's just the fact that 99% of people, if 90% of the people in the world thought you were unattractive, then 75 million people at least would still think you're attractive. People see you 20% more attractive than you think you are. So that's probably the reason why most people can see you as attractive when you see yourself as not attractive. But let's be honest here, that fact really only works for females for obvious reasons. Let's be honest here, if you see any male in the entirety of the world, they talk great about themselves, okay? They do not think that they're worthless. Unlike me, however, which I think I'm just basically everything in the entirety of the world of uselessness. I mean, yeah. I mean, the entirety of my life, I basically wanted to just try to find something that made me not feel useless, made me feel like I was actually someone, not just a speck in a crowd. And I mean, let's be honest here. I already am someone very unique, someone with autism, and has social anxiety and a bunch of other things. That's afraid of water, yet I still swim for some reason. That's afraid of bees, yet I love them in Minecraft. A lot of weird things about me that makes me like really unique, surprisingly. And again, so let me talk about my past really quickly. The entirety of my life, I've been nice. I could barely even try to insult someone if I wanted to. I cannot force myself to be angry. It's impossible for me to do it. So when I'm angry, you know for a fact that I'm not faking it. I am actually angry. And it's pretty hard to make me angry. Another thing as well is the fact that I'm not very emotional. When I cry, I don't really cry that very much. Except for when... okay. So... Modern Warfare 4. The entirety of the game was a very fun game. I'm someone that's like... I have two fighting styles. Up close and personal. Or just LMGs, basically. Basically, I have like meleeing enemies or just destroying them with a bunch of bullets. That's how I am, basically. That seems violent, right? It's actually not very violent when you think about it. I mean, I'm a nice person, and I don't really see very much of things like that. But if I can tell you, if I can say one thing about this all, it is the fact that I just simply, I don't know. All right, I've spent a lot of my life just hoping that I am, or that I be someone, or that I am someone, basically. Which is the most reason why, basically, when I selected my high school electives and stuff like that, I selected mostly things that could possibly make me feel like I was a someone, you know? Like electronic music and stuff like that. Like, just basically the stuff that could make me feel like I was actually someone. You know, just stuff like that. Because I felt like that's something I should probably try doing. And honestly, I do have a lot of plans, but basically, the age gap between me and my girlfriend right now is an interesting age gap, because I could go through 4 years of college, and she would then finish high school, basically. Yeah, I think I'm correct. I don't know. I was held back a year, actually, because of my ears. Yeah, interesting reason to be held back in school, because of your ears. But yeah, I have had a lot of ear problems before, surprisingly. But despite the fact, but there's one thing I can tell you about me. I do not care about personal hygiene very much. Okay, I just don't really see a reason to. Why? Why do you think? Seriously, I've spent my entire life trying to find a better reason why I'd be someone. Doing the exact things everybody else in the entirety of the world does makes me less like that. So, I think you see my point here. Anyways, back to the thing that I was talking about here. I'm talking to myself here. I know that for a fact. It's probably boring to just hear someone talk, yet people still decide to watch IRL streams where people just talk. Why are you interested in that? I don't understand that. Being a bit of a hypocrite here, but seriously though, why are people interested in watching people talk? Wait, most of those people female streamers? I think. I don't know. I don't watch it. Despite being on Twitch, I don't watch that very much. I just don't really see a reason to. YouTube is better for a lot of reasons. Anyways, back to my point here. I lost my point. So, I guess I built a house while talking, and then talked a lot after that, and then finished out the live stream. Yeah, see ya.